Hi there, this is Leslie from ScottFit, Diane's taping. So we both welcome you to this first in our series of hatha yoga. It's beginners, weeks 1 to 6, and the same practice for 6 weeks. And we hope that by the end of those 6 weeks you will get to feel and know your body more intimately and the way it works and how it feels and how you're progressing through your practice. So welcome onto the mat. I'm sitting on a block at the moment. So if you feel that you need to, just have a block to sit there, just to raise your hips up and allow your pelvis to tilt forward a bit. And I'm sitting first off in an auspicious pose, which is your meditation pose, but I appreciate this isn't for everyone. You may just wish to sit cross-legged if you're comfortable, or even just with your legs out. Whatever you feel most comfortable in to start our practice on today. So just press your fingers either side and lift your spine up nice and tall. Let your shoulders relax and just place your palms, thumb and finger gently resting on your lap to welcome yourself onto your mat today. And just settle into your position, allow your body to be comfortable so that you can breathe nice and naturally. And just before we start, just allow yourself to leave all your doings from today at the door in your own home. Allow yourself to realise that your body is your temple and you need to work with it and alongside it rather pushing through and injuring yourself. So it's really important you listen to your body. So welcome onto the mat. Let's take a moment just to start becoming aware of your breath. Feel the breath through your nostrils and the movement into your chest and into your belly. Becoming aware of the journey your breath takes. Relaxing, feeling heavy, supported by your mat, by the earth. Connecting your mind and body. Now again with 3-part yogic breath. And each part of the breath is equal. So we breathe into our belly first, our chest, up towards our collarbones and pause. And then we relax our chest down, our belly pulls in and we pause. Equal measures, and we'll maybe start with 2 in each. So breathe in through your nostrils. Take that breath all the way into your belly, expand it like a balloon. Breathe into your chest. Ribs floating out, coming out towards the collarbone, and then pause for 2. And as you breathe out, let the chest collapse. Let the belly pull in, and pause. And continue. Gradually, as you're sitting there feeling more comfortable, the breath in each part will expand. So you might get to 3 in each part. You might get to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever you feel comfortable with the lengthening and deepening your breath. Feeling the connection of your body and your breath. And if you're in your home practice, you can do as many rounds of that as you like. I always say at least 10, so you can really connect your mind and body and breath. But if you want to do more and feel just to calm yourself, just doing your breath each day will help you to calm your mind, become more balanced, more in control. It is breath control, pranayama, that's what that means. We are controlling our breath, bringing in that life force energy into our body, re-energizing, renewing, revitalizing our body with that. exchanging the toxins in our lungs, letting the heat exchange. All of this goodness happening just with our breath. So I shall finish my breath work here just for this YouTube video and for you to follow me, but if you're at home, just pause the video and continue with your breathing until you feel ready to start your practice. So when you are ready, just release your hands, flutter your eyelids open. Make yourself ready for some movements here. And today, we're just going to lay fully down on the floor. To start our practice, allow your body to lay flat on the floor, on your mat, slightly coming down, legs extended. Take a moment to just wiggle into your pelvis so you have a nice connection through there. Lengthen your spine, tuck your chin in gently. And hands just down by your side, wiggle into your neck so you can feel comfortable there. And we're going to start just by releasing through the lower back and the hips here. So as you inhale, just draw your right knee in. Hands gently under the thighs and hug that knee in. And flex your right foot. Extending that left heel away from you. Feel that release through the right side and through the left side of the body. Gently hugging that right knee in. Bring your left hand across and your right hand over. And with your next inhalation, just gently roll over to the left side, keeping your right shoulder connected as much as you can, twisting the spine. Take a moment to turn your head to the right. Gently opening the chest and releasing through the spine. With your next inhale, come back. Roll onto your back and place the right foot to the floor. And then bring your right arm down, left knee to chest, hug that in. Flex the left foot and extend the right foot along the floor. Releasing through the right hip and the left lumbar spine. Only gently pull in. We're starting our practice here today. With your next inhalation, right hand across the outside of the knee, left arm extended. Roll over to the right. Keeping that left shoulder on the floor. Find that twist within your spine, turning your head to the left. Maybe go as far as feels comfortable within this practice, never pushing, going through painful points. Inhale back. And exhale to release the left foot to the floor. We're going to need a strap for the next bit, so have a strap handy. And from there, knees raised, half supine. Bring your right knee in, place the strap under the ball of the foot, into both hands and extend that right leg out. So you can feel that stretch coming down. Don't pull towards your head, just straight up to the ceiling. And if it feels okay with your body, as you inhale, pulling the belly in, tucking the chin in, extend that left foot along, push both heels away from you, and feel that beautiful stretch down the back of the leg. Breathe for a couple of breaths. And then gently draw the right knee in. Place the right foot to the floor. And left foot, knee in. Place the strap underneath the ball of the foot. And extend that left leg. Take your time to feel that stretch down the back of the leg. When you feel comfortable, extend the right leg along the floor. Push both heels away. Feel that lengthening of the body. And release. Draw the left foot in. Get rid of the strap. Bring both knees up. Knee hugs. Draw that in. And release. Roll onto your side. And we're coming up onto all fours. Into your tabletop position. Allow your body to come into four-legged position. So wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Have your belly pulled in. And from here, you're going to do a few cat-cows. So as you inhale, you arch your back belly down, looking forward, tailbone up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, arch that back, head down. Lifting the belly in, tailbone under, shoulders pulled away. Go slowly from one to another. Arching and flexing the back, really feeling the release through the belly, the chest. To help with your wrists, you want to press in through your knuckles and press through your feet so you can take the pressure away from your knees. You may even want to pad out your knees. Coming back to all fours, place your forearms on the floor and lower the hips down. Slowly coming to full supine. I need to take my glasses off. Hands by your chest. Squeeze those elbows in and shoulder blades pulling down towards your buttocks. Press your groin and hips into the floor and lift your knees up. So we come into baby cobra. As we inhale, we lift our chest, looking forward. Exhale down. Do two more of those. Nice slow movement. Strong legs. Pressing down through the hips and groin, keeping those elbows squeezed. Just coming up into this baby cobra. And exhale down. Keeping your hands where they are. Bring yourself up through tabletop. And today we're coming into a wide leg child's pose. Just to release our lower back, so knees wide. As your mat toes together. Slowly sink your bottom down. Allow your fingers to press into the floor and release that lower back. Shoulders releasing. Your head might reach the floor, it might not. It doesn't matter if it doesn't. Again, just feel that slow release all the way down the back line of the body there. Opening those hips, knees, ankles. Breathing. Having that sense of feeling each pose, allowing your body to stretch, become more flexible, become stronger through your practice. And each time you do this practice, the hope is that you will feel the pose slowly open out to yourself. Gradually inhaling, coming back through your wide leg child's pose. And bring yourself back down. And we're going to come through thread the needle with a child's pose here. So sinking the hips back down first. Bring your right hand underneath your left and push it through. And then just relax down towards the side of the head here. Stretching through the right shoulder blade. And twisting the spine. Pressing through your left hand. Again, your head might reach the floor, it might not. Just seeing how it feels on that right shoulder. Couple of breaths. Inhaling back to center, doing exactly the same the other side, keeping your bottom towards your heels. You inhale, left hand floats through, pushing the hand through as far as you can and twisting down onto the left side. Really pressing into your right hand. Feeling that gentle twist in the spine, releasing the left shoulder. Couple of breaths. Coming back up. Through tabletop. Take your time to come back up. And from here, we want to have a nice long back. Belly's pulled in. Shoulder blades are pulled down to the buttocks. And you're going to press through the limbs that are on the floor. Each limb is as strong as one another. So with your next exhale, breath in now. Extend your right heel away from you. Keep your hips to face down to the floor. Belly pulled in. And when you're ready, pressing through your right hand and left foot, extend the left arm. Strong belly. And as you exhale, now we bring the knee to the chest, elbow to knee, head to knee. Inhaling, strong, straight back, belly pulled in, exhale. And once more. Fabulous. And bring your feet back. We do the same the other side, same thing. Strong shoulders, belly pulled in. With your next inhale, extend your left heel. Keep your hips to face downwards. Eye line in the middle. Pressing the heel away. Right hand extends. As you exhale, crunch in, knee to chest, head to knee, elbow to knee. Inhale, extension. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Come back to your tabletop. Take a moment and we'll do the same, but we'll come into a low lunge. So you inhale, shoulder blades down, belly in. Extend the right leg. As you exhale, crunch in, knee to chest, head to knee, and draw that right foot through into your low lunge. Take a moment. Make sure the right knee stays over the ankle, and it may be you might need a couple of blocks to see that you can reach the floor, and that can be at any level. If you feel that you're not able to reach the floor, allow yourself to have maybe a couple of blocks. But for now, my fingers are okay to reach. Take a moment, belly's pulled in, tuck that tailbone underneath, and as you inhale, sink down, and ensure the right knee stays over the ankle. Keep that supported. Look forward, draw that belly in, tailbone under. Inhale back, and exhale. One more. Opening these hip flexors, the hip joint on the right side. And exhale, draw that right foot back and do the same on the left. So start from your tabletop. Allow your body to be in that nice square pose. With your inhale, extend the left heel, pull the belly in. As you exhale, arch that back like cat, squeeze the leg through into your low lunge. Walk it through as long as you need to. Left knee over ankle. Pressing through both feet, inner thighs engaged. Belly pulled in as you inhale, sink down. Start to feel that stretch in the hips. And exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. We've got one more to do. Inhale. Looking forward. Exhale. Draw that left foot back to be into your tabletop, and we're coming through downward dog. So fingers splayed wide. If you have problems with your wrists, turn your thumbs to face forward so your elbows creases face forward. If you haven't, just have your fingers straighting wide, middle finger facing forward, and then turn those elbow creases forward. Draw the tail, shoulder blades to your buttocks here, tuck your toes underneath. Belly in. With your inhale, lift your knees, lift your hips, keep your knees bent. First downward dog. Start to straighten one leg, heel to floor, and alternate, lifting those hips up, having a nice loose head. Pressing into your knuckles, taking about 3 to 5 breaths here. Feeling that gentle opening on the back line of the body. Like that V shape, inverted V shape. Much as you can. Feeling the stretching happening through the calves, the back of the legs. Right up through the spine, to the shoulders.
Gradually lower both heels, lift your hips, belly in. And then as you inhale, bend your knees, look forward, walk your feet in between your hands. Bellies resting on your thighs, and let your head dangle down. Allow yourself to release your back here. Beautiful stretch through this lower back. And you may want to hang on to your elbows to let release. And take a few breaths here. Nice compression through the belly to help with digestion, movement of fluids and foods. Weight fully distributed through the feet. And slowly, slowly releasing your arms. Tuck your chin in, press through all corners of the feet. And slowly, slowly roll up. Take your time. Inhaling up. Slowly coming up. Allow your head to come up. Last thing. Shoulders up, back and down. To your mountain pose. And pause. And if you've got any vertigo, take a few steps. Let that happen. Rebreathe. And then place your feet. Perhaps being a beginner's about hip width apart. Toes facing forward, strong legs, belly pulled in, shoulders up, back and down, and allow that tailbone to tuck under, palms facing forward. And take your time here. Really feel that strength. Lift all 10 toes up and place the toes down. One at a time to feel that grounding effect. And we want to lift up our energy as we inhale, and we want to ground down as we exhale, feeling the strength of all of our limbs. Our legs and arms are as strong as one another. Mountain pose. Take your time now. Find your drishti point, which means your focal point. It is the point where you can take all your awareness and concentration into. Normally about 6 foot in front of you, maybe on a wall or on the floor, wherever you feel comfortable. And taking your time here. Breathing, lifting up with your energy, floating down, and I need my glasses, with our ecstasy. And take that moment, breathing in, mountain pose. And then when you're ready, step to the long length of your mat. Come into what's called a wide leg pose. It's a strong pose. Our feet are all facing forward. And we want to have the strength through our legs. So press through the outside edges of the feet. Lift that belly up and in. Draw the shoulders back and down. Tuck that tailbone in. And from here, we're going to lift up our inhale. Lift our palms up. Lift our heart up. Welcome the energy into our body. And as we exhale, we're going to bend our legs, turn our feet out into our goddess. Bring our arms into this cactus position. Coming into that beautiful squat. So you've got that nice plumb line coming down your body. Rather than sticking your bottom forward or bringing your knees forward. Allow that opening here. Goddess squat. And as you inhale now, come back up. And turn your right foot to the short edge of your mat. Turn your left foot to about a 45-degree angle. Coming towards the edge of the mat, coming into warrior 2. So we bend into the right leg, ensure that knee stays over the ankle. Hand on left hip and then open the body to face the long ends of your mat. Head over heart, over pelvis. Find that alignment, press through the outside edge of the left leg. Really strong legs here, squeezing those thighs. When you're ready, if you feel comfortable with your pose here, arms come up, equal, and look over your right fingers, middle finger, opening your body, feeling the strength of this warrior 2. Take your time, feel the beauty of this pose. Take about 4 or 5 breaths here. Raising that energy up, floating it back down through warrior 2. Great job. So with our next inhale, we're going to straighten up. So inhale, arms come up, straight leg. Exhale, we're going to float back down to warrior 2. Inhale up. Exhale. Maybe sink a little bit lower. Still ensure the knee stays over the ankle. Inhale up. Exhale down. Feel this pose now. Left shoulder opening, left hip. Trying to find that beautiful opening of your body. Strong arms, strong legs. Take your time and breathe. Feel the breath within your body. Warrior two. We allow ourselves now to come up and straighten our right leg to come into our triangle. We gently reach over to the right. Right hand comes down, inside of thigh. Left arm comes up. Palm facing towards the front of the side body, and then just come into your triangle. This may be as far as you get. You may get with a block to come down with a block. Or just the inside of the leg. Keep that left hip open. Keep that left shoulder. Strong legs, strong arms. Feel the pose here. Breathe into it. Feel the strength through your legs. When you're ready, inhale up. Come back, straight leg. And come back to a wide leg pose. So draw those feet in. Feel this wide leg pose here. Arms down. And we'll repeat on the other side. So as we inhale, arms come up. Lift, lift, lift. Heart lifts up. As we exhale, feet come to 10 to 2. We exhale and sink down into this goddess pose. Strong legs, strong arms. Feel the benefit of this one. Sinking down with that plumb line. Knees pushing out. And as you inhale, lift up. Turn your left foot now to the short edge of the mat. Turn your right foot in. Bring your right hand to the right hip. Open the right hip, open the right shoulder. And when you're ready, sink into your warrior two. Make sure the left knee stays over the ankle. And keep the right hip, right shoulder open. When you're ready, arms come up. Again, that equal measures. And we take 4 or 5 breaths in, looking over your left fingers. Belly's in, coccyx underneath. Strong legs, press through the right edge of your right foot. Find this warrior two pose. Awesome. Take your time. So we inhale up, straighten the leg. Exhale down. Maybe sink a little bit lower. Try to open that right hip and shoulder a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale. Feeling the strength through your arms, your legs. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, maybe a little lower. See how it feels. Inhale up. Straight legs, strong thighs. Slightly reach over to the left. Left hand down, inside of thigh. Right hand up and tilt over. Coming into your triangle again. You can have the block down here. Or if this is your opening, this is where we're trying to open the body. Triangle. Your eye line can be down, forward, wherever you feel comfortable. As long as those legs are engaged, the belly's pulled in, strong arms. Then we inhale back up. And we exhale, bring our legs into this wide leg pose again. Take your time. Find that strength here. And we're going to twist from here. So hands by your side. Lift up, belly in, coccyx underneath, strong legs. Inhale all the way up. Shoulder blades pull back and down, belly in. As you exhale, tilt forward from the hips rather than bottom going backwards. Come to flat back. Wherever you get, you might want to bend your knees slightly. As you exhale, come into a forward fold, and again, you might need a block. Any height. Maybe beginners will be here. This is our forward fold, so slowly now bring your head down. Take your time. Bring the block to your left foot at any height. Right hand on top of the block. And when you're ready, strong legs, belly pulled in. Inhale, left hand, we open the chest, we twist. And again, your eye line can be wherever. You exhale down, bring yourself back to center. And again, if you need to bend those knees, do so, head comes down. Inhale, left, the block comes to the right foot, left hand on top. Strong legs again, belly in. Inhale, right hand float open. Find your twist. Exhale down. Back to that forward fold. Take your time. From here, strong legs here. Hands to waist. Engage those thighs. Inhale, you're going to lift up all the way to your wide-legged pose. And then we're going to walk our feet in to come to our mountain pose. Take your time. Lift up. Maybe feet hip width apart or slightly more together. Find your pose. Shoulders up, back and down, belly in, coccyx underneath. Pressure up, grounding down. And from here, I'm coming to the short edge of my mat to come down to the floor. We're going to do a little sequence to allow ourselves to come down. From your mountain pose, find that beautiful energy rooting down through the floor. Those foundations must be down, rooted through the floor. Energy up, floating down. Find your breath again. Find your drishti point, focal point that you can really concentrate on. And when you're ready, you're going to inhale, palms come up. You're going to lift your heart up to the ceiling. Hands about shoulder width apart. Gentle back bend. Lift, lift, lift. As you exhale, tilt forward from the hips. It's swan dive down. And bring yourself, maybe hands to a block. Coming into your forward fold. Hands on top of the block, fingertips. You're going to lift your head. Draw your shoulder blades back in belly and look forward to your flat back. You're going to exhale down to your forward fold. And fingers to the floor, bend your knees. Step your one foot back and the other into your tabletop. That four-legged pose. Wrists underneath shoulders, hips underneath, knees underneath hips. Pull that belly in. Nice strong back. Straight neck. Cows to cats. Inhale. Let's do those again. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Bring that tailbone up. Press into the feet, fingers. Exhale, arch. We'll do 3 rounds of that. See how it feels at the end of your practice now. Last one. Really feel the flexion, extension of the spine. And then come back to a tabletop. Swing your legs around and we're going to come into a forward fold. More gentle pose today. So sitting on your bottom, bring the soles of your feet together into what's called a butterfly. Pull the flesh away. Find those sit bones. Hands just resting inside. And from here, we're going to inhale. We're going to lift our spine up nice and tall. The knees may be up here. They might be right down to the floor. And it's very different for everyone. And don't worry wherever they are. Just allow your spine to be nice and tall. And as you exhale, bring your elbows in and just tilt forward. Never pull. Just tilt forward, finding that tipping point, that tilt point for your lower back. And when you've reached that, then allow your spine to curl. Allow your legs to open out slightly more, your feet to soften, your shoulders to fall away from the spine. Eventually, your head comes down. Beautiful forward fold, opening of the hips, the ankles. The lower back is really releasing here. We allow ourselves just to focus inwards. So breathe into your belly, your chest. Take that time to be still and calm. Great pose to come into if you're feeling a bit stressed or anxious. It allows your mind to calm down. Your body and breath to slow down. More of a yin pose, more of the calmer nature of yoga. And it's good to have that balance from yin to yang, that energetic to calm, that feminine to male. The sun and the moon, we have both sides within us, so we need to balance that out. So some days your practice can be energetic, other days it can be calming. You may wish to choose that for yourself. So now, with your next inhalation, tuck your chin in, gently roll up, bring your head up lastly to a nice straight spine, and let your shoulders relax. Butterfly with a forward fold. And then we're going to come into straight legs, coming into a twist now. So this is called a staff pose. Still pulling that flesh up. Lift your spine up, flex your feet, bring your toes to your shin, as if you're pushing your back of your knees into the floor. And for this bar, we're going to bring our right foot across and place the foot on the floor. And it could be quite down there, it could be further up, it could be higher up. What's important is never to yank it. Always just place it so you feel comfortable with it. Pressing into both heels, so both heels are active. And then the right knee's up. We lift up through the spine. Left hand across the outside edge of the right knee. Right hand comes just behind the lower back, fingertips, so that we can press into the fingertips and lift. As we inhale, as we exhale, we're going to twist from the waist, the chest, eventually the shoulders, coming into that beautiful twist of the spine. Both legs are active, we're pressing into the heels. We're going to lift for the inhale, we're going to exhale, we're going to twist just that centimetre or two more. Inhale up, exhale. Last inhale to lift. Exhale, come back from the shoulders, the chest, the waist. Back to centre, release the leg. Pressing the heels away through that staff pose. Inhale, lift the left foot, flat of foot on the floor. Both heels pressing in, right hand across, left fingers behind the lower back. Let's inhale to lift, lift, lift. As we exhale, twist from the waist, the chest, the shoulders, finding that beautiful twist in the spine. Inhaling to lift, exhaling to twist. One more time, inhale, exhale. Final inhale to lift, exhale back from the shoulders, the chest, the waist. Coming back and uncrossing the leg. Laying on the back, we've only got a few more to go. Take your time then. Bring your feet about hip width apart, hands underneath your thigh. Pull your belly in, tuck your chin in, and roll down. All the way. Control through the core. Bring your heels underneath your hips. Wiggle into your shoulders, nice connection. Chin tucked in, hands by your side. With your next inhalation, pull your belly in, extend that right leg. Cross the ankle like a bit of blue ankle to the top of the thigh. Four-legged pose, push the right knee out, physically, not pushing it, just mentally, and then inhale, draw that left knee in, and hook your hands underneath your left thigh, releasing through the IT band, down the right side of your legs. Maybe a couple of breaths here. And exhale down. Repeat on the other side, so flat of feet. Inhale, belly in, left leg up, cross it over, push that left knee away. As you inhale next, right knee in, fingertips hooking under. If you can't reach, use a strap in around the right, underneath the thigh, and gently pull in. Find that tension down the left side of the hip, left side of the leg. Last one. Inhale back. Bring your feet as wide as the mat. Bring your arms out to the side, palms facing down. Belly contracted as you inhale, chin tucked in, and as you exhale, float both knees down to the floor. Keep your arms, your shoulders, your hands connected to the floor. Inhale up. Exhale, float down. These are called windscreen wipers. Gentle twist into the spine. Still connection through the arms, shoulders and hands. Next one, you may wish to turn your head to the right. Full twist into the spine. Neck. Inhaling up, and we'll just do one more round. Coming back up. Bring your feet feet in. Extend your legs along the floor. Bring them about hip width apart. Wiggle into your pelvis so your lower back feels comfortable. Shoulders connected to the floor. Chin gently tucked in. Let your feet flop out. Hands away from your body, palm facing. Shavasana. The most important pose within any yoga practice to finish off your practice, to allow your body to assimilate, recover, and rejuvenate. You're just breathing naturally here. Allow your body to sink into the floor. But feel the different sensations in your body as you've ended your practice today. Just come back to how you felt at the start of your practice. We tuned into our body. We saw how we felt. Now let's tune in. See how we feel now. Has there been any subtle shifts within our body through our practice? Physically? Tune into yourself emotionally. Has there been any subtle shifts there? And always do this with acceptance. Never judge yourself. Always just accept however it is today, because tomorrow you may well be very different. And then tune into yourself mentally, how you're feeling now. Your practice has come to an end. Traditionally, as Shavasana, we spend at least 10 minutes here. So I invite you to spend those 10 minutes within this pose, allowing your body to really recover. But for this purpose, through this YouTube video, I shall end now. And all I would ask that whenever you end a practice, just roll onto your right side, into that childlike position, that sleeping position. We're re-energizing through the right side of the heart, making it work harder now to bring awareness back to our body. But we're still keeping the calmness through the left side, through that Shavasana pose. Start to take those nice long deep breaths. Feel your body awaken, and then pressing through your hands. Lift up, finishing your practice. Give yourself that gratitude to end your practice. Bring your hands to heart center, gentle bow of the head. Allow that gratitude to be given always to yourself, for making time for you, this time to spend with your mind, body and soul. Taking time out from your day to do your practice. And namaste. Thank you for joining us. Hope you join us the next time round. From Leslie and Diane at ScottFit. Namaste.